Today on CJ Off-Road, we're going to give a whole new sound to our JL. If you're looking to get rid of the factory exhaust in your JL and make it sound better on the trail, then today we're going to be installing this aFe Mach XP exhaust featuring a black tip fitting your new 2018 Jeep JL 4-door Wrangler. This aFe Mach XP exhaust features a durable 409 stainless steel construction with a high-tuck design that's going to get it out of the way when you're out on the trail. It's a free-flow design which is going to give you a really deep sound without having to sacrifice a lot of space. It features a durable black tip which can be removed when you're out on the trail in order to not damage it. Today we're going to get it installed on our new 2018 Jeep JL Wrangler. What you need for this installation: a 1/2-inch ratchet, 13mm short socket, 13mm deep socket, 15mm short socket, 15mm deep socket, a medium-sized pry bar, an exhaust hanger removal tool, and a small flathead screwdriver. The first step of this installation is to remove the factory exhaust. There's a couple band clamps and hangers. Let's get started. The first bolt to remove is right here behind the muffler. It attaches to the tailpipe and this midsection. Use a 15mm socket and get it nice and loosened up. This band clamp is actually welded onto the exhaust pipe, so just get it really loose and it'll slip out. After you have the band clamp bolt loosened up, we're going to work on the hangers. Start on the passenger side and just work it out with a pry bar. Then move on to the driver's side. Now with it being completely free, we can pull it out towards us. To get the mid-pipe removed, there's a new type of band clamp up here with a 13mm bolt. It's at the top, it's kind of tricky to get to. There's a little clip on the back of this clamp. Pry it up, and it should pull out towards you. Slip the band clamp off of the front pipe. We'll work on getting it off once it's on the ground. Move on to the rear where there's another hanger. We can pull that off and get this tailpipe out. Towards the rear axle, there is another hanger that you have to pull off in order to get this mid-pipe out. Pull the mid-pipe towards you and kind of rotate it up towards the front of the Jeep and pull it back towards you and out of the Jeep. Make sure you hang on to this factory clamp that comes off the mid-pipe. You're going to use this on your new aFe exhaust. Make it really easy for you. Just make sure you hang on to it. The first step of this install is to use the factory band clamp that you pulled off before. We're going to slide it over the mid-pipe and get started. One little tip when you're putting this back on: from the factory, the nut goes downwards, making it pretty difficult to access. I flipped it around and did it on this side. That way you can get on it with an impact and make it nice and simple. I start with the assembly that goes over the axle, and this pushes into the factory hanger. Gives me a nice firm spot to get started. Then we can move on to the mid-pipe. Now we can go ahead and put the muffler up into place. Grab a 13mm socket and start to tighten this band clamp. Get it snugged up, then we can go back through. Snug up this band clamp here. Then we can move on to the tailpipe. Make sure you slide your band clamp onto the tailpipe, then slip it over this mid-pipe here. Might take a little bit of twisting to get, but it'll slide right on. Put the band clamp over, and then we're going to pop this into the original rubber hanger. Make sure everything's good and tight, then go back and tighten up all the band clamps. Tighten down this next band clamp here on the mid pipe. Grab your Afv Black Tip and slide it over this tailpipe. With the included band clamp, try and center up that Afv logo. One of the best parts about these tips is they are removable. That way when you're out of the trail, you don't get dinged up by debris, and it'll stay nice for when you're out on the street. And your installation is complete. All right, let's go ahead and start it up and see how it sounds. That concludes the installation of the aFe Mach Force XP exhaust on our 2018 JL Wrangler. The black tip looks really great, it blends in with the bumpers, plus this is nice and high tucked, it's going to be great for the trails. It took us about an hour and a half to install it, and you can find it right here at cjponyparts.com.